thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weed.
That did first bring me on shore half my maid's garments. He's now under some action being held in durance at Malvolio's suit. A gentleman, and follower of my lady's.
He shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. And now I do bethinks me, for my remembrance, they say poor gentleman's much distract. A most extracting frenzy of mine own, for my remembrance clearly banished his. How does he feel?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at stave's end, as well as a man in his case may do. Has here writ a letter to you. I should have delivered it to you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, skills not much when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. Aha. By the Lord, madam!
How no? Art thou mad?
No, I do but read madness, and your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow vox.
Oh, prithee, read as I write wit.
So I do, but to read in his right wits is to read thus. Therefore, perpend princess, and give ear.
Read it, usurer.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to be somewhat put on, with the which I doubt not but do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me if you please. I leave my duty flesh and blood of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This savors not much of distraction.
See him delivered, Fabian. Bring him to bed. My lord, so please you, these things further thought on, to think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall crown the alliance, so please you, here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you've called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall, from this time now, be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
Aye, my lord. Same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong, notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have, pray you, peruse this letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. Write from it if you can, in hand or phrase, or say 'tis not your seal, not your invention. You can say none of this. Well, grant it then, and tell me in the modesty of honor why you have given me such clear lights of favor. Bade me come to you smiling and cross-gartered, to put on yellow stockings, and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. And acting on this in obedient hope, you have suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by priests, and made the most notorious deck and gold that ever invention played on. Tell me why.
Alas, Theo, this is not my writing. So I confess, much like the catcher, but out of the question 'tis Maria's hand. And now I do bethink me it was she that said that thou wast mad, thence came sin smiling, and in such forms as was presupposed upon thee in the letter. Prithee be content. This practice hath most surely passed upon thee. But when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak. And to let no quarrel nor no brawl to come taint the condition of this present hour which I have pondered out. And hope it shall not. Most freely I confess myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here, upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we had set against him. Maria read the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her. How with sportful malice it was followed, nay rather pluck on laughter, than revenge, if that the injuries be
baffled thee?
Why, some are born great, and some have greatness thrown upon them. I was one, sir, in this interlude one.
Sarcopus, sir.
But that's all one. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But do you remember? Why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he's gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
He has been most notoriously abused.
Treat him to a peace. He has not told us of the captain yet. When that is known, in golden time convinced, a solemn combination should be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from him. Cesario, come. For so you shall be, while you are a man, but when in other habits seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
With the hay-ho, the wind and the rain, foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain, it raineth every day. Estate with the hay-ho, the wind and the rain, its knaves and thieves men shut their gate, for the rain, it raineth every day. Wive with the hay-ho, the wind and the rain, a swaggering could I never thrive, for the rain, it raineth every day. Unto my beds with the hay-ho, the wind and the rain, tosspots still had drunken heads, with the rain, it raineth every day.
That's all one out play is done. We're glad to please you every day. Oh, the world began with a hay. Oh, the wind and the world began with a hay. Oh, the wind and the rain. That's all one our play is done. We'll try to please you every day. and the rain. That's all one, our play is done. We'll try to please you every day. With the hay, ho, the wind and the rain. That's all one, our play is done. We'll try to please you every day.